Hi everyone, and welcome to another astronomical events video where I talk about the highlight astronomical events, which for this video will be for October 2022. And so, without further ado, let's dive straight into the astronomical events for October this year. So, starting on October the 5th, we will have a moon perigee wherein the moon will make its closest approach to our planet. The Earth's natural satellite will be approximately 369,300 kilometers away from us and be in its waxing gibbous phase with 77% illumination. The moon will also conjunct with Saturn during this time, making it a magnificent opportunity to capture the moon and the famous winged gas giant. The planets Mars and Jupiter will be in the night sky during the Moon-Saturn Conjunction, allowing you to see 3 planets simultaneously in the heavens before midnight. On October the 9th, the moon will conjunct with Jupiter after moving on from Saturn. This celestial event makes it another spectacular opportunity to photograph the moon and a solar system object in one shot, like this image I captured last month. You can use your telephoto or prime lens with an extreme focal length to get a photo like this, where even Jupiter's moons become visible. I shot this image at 55mm focal length using my telephoto lens. The bright star to the left of our moon is the gas giant Jupiter, and the faint white dots around it are the Jovian moons. However, the 2 heavenly bodies will not be close enough to fit in the field of view of a telescope. The planets Mars and Saturn will also be in the night sky at the same time before midnight, creating another chance to view the moon and 3 planets in one night. Our natural satellite will be in its waxing gibbous phase with 99% illumination when this happens. At the same time, Mercury will reach its greatest Western Elongation of 18 degrees from the Sun. The first planet from the Sun will reach its highest point in the early morning sky to the east before sunrise, making it the best time to view the elusive rocky world. Look for Mercury low in the eastern sky immediately before the Sun emerges, so be in an area where you have a clear view of the eastern horizon. From October the 11th to the 12th, the moon will block the planet Uranus from view, called an occultation. The event is visible in parts of Alaska, Canada, the United States, and Greenland, as you can see from this map. However, taking a glimpse of the occultation involves using binoculars or a high-power telescope to view the blue-green gas giant since it is dim and tiny. Uranus is not one of the visible planets in the night sky, since a person cannot see it without using binoculars or a telescope on most occasions. The planet will appear as a small, featureless greenish dot through a good pair of optical equipment with at least a 200mm aperture and about 150 times magnification. A scope with a 200mm aperture should also allow you to see 2 of Uranus's brightest moons. However, you can use more powerful telescopes, such as a Celestron 14-inch Schmidt-Cassegrain scope, to view more details on Uranus. The moon will be in its waning gibbous phase after recently emerging from being a full moon. On October the 13th, the moon will appear close to the Pleiades star cluster, also known as the Seven Sisters, in the Taurus constellation, before midnight. The conjunction event allows you to have a composition like this, with the brightly lit moon appearing close to the open star cluster. The planets Mars and Jupiter and Saturn will also be present in the sky, making this another magnificent chance to witness the moon and 3 planets simultaneously. The moon will be in its waning gibbous phase with 92% illumination during the conjunction event. On October the 15th, our natural satellite will move closer to Mars in the heavens after moving on from the open star cluster. Jupiter and Saturn will still be in the sky on this night, giving skywatchers another opportunity to see multiple planets with the naked eye before midnight. The moon will be in its waning gibbous phase with 77% illumination when it moves closer to Mars from our perspective on Earth. On October the 17th, we will have a moon apogee wherein the moon will make its farthest approach from our planet. The term apogee means the most distant point in the orbit of a natural satellite from us. The moon will be approximately 404,300 kilometers away from us and be in its waning gibbous phase with 58% illumination. The moon will appear smaller than usual, but the difference will be subtle. From October the 21st to the 22nd, we will have the peak of an average meteor shower called the Orionids. The meteor shower runs annually from October the 2nd to November the 7th, coming from dust grains from the short-period comet Halley. It peaks this year on the night of October the 21st and the morning of October the 22nd, reaching a zenithal hourly rate of 20 meteors per hour under excellent dark sky conditions. The thin waning crescent moon will rise before dawn on the 22nd, leaving the remainder of the night without moonlight, which should create a spectacular show. One can get the best view of the Orionids Meteor Shower from a dark location away from city lights after midnight. The meteors will irradiate from the Orion constellation, hence its name, but will appear anywhere in the sky. Finally, October the 25th brings us a special event called a partial solar eclipse. This astronomical event happens when the moon partially blocks the sun, giving our star a crescent shape. This eclipse is visible in parts of western Russia and Kazakhstan, as you can see from this map. However, Russia will get the best view since the moon will cover 80% of the sun, allowing them to get the most from the solar eclipse as it unfolds. You can use night sky emulator apps like Stellarium to know how the event would appear in areas where the eclipse becomes visible. However, one should never look at the sun directly for too long during the event since it increases the risk of causing unwanted, unnoticeable damage to your eyes. Safely witnessing solar eclipses, including partial ones, involves using solar filters, pinhole projections, and other methods to safeguard your vision. You can also use these techniques to view the sun anytime without causing damage to your eyes. So, that's it for the highlight astronomical events for October 2022, guys. And I hope that you found this video useful and informative so far, and hopefully some, if not most of you, will experience some or most of the astronomical events for October this year, especially the Orionids Meteor Shower, since it only happens once per year. And so, without further ado, I wish you good luck, clear skies, and enjoy the universe before your very eyes. And see you next time, and baboosh!